Hey guys, how are you doing? And in this episode, we are going to see the comparison between AirPods Pro second generation and first generation in terms of box packaging, contents, and overall design. Not in terms of technical aspects, but I will share some of my experience that I had, while using the AirPods Pro second generation for the first time. So here the casing looks, pretty much same in terms of height and width. It is the square box, and in the right side, I have the first generation of AirPods Pro, and in the left side, it is the second generation. At the rear side, you can see the first generation has just the mention about AirPods Pro with wireless charging case with big size of the AirPods Pro along with the case printed, and in the left side, AirPods Pro second generation mentioned in different languages. And other Apple Air related, designed in California, all these stickers were printed in the second generation box. So in terms of box, there are no big difference, but the front, you can see that the first generation has a little bit design change to the AirPods logo. So you may notice that. And when you open the box inside, both the first generation and second generation now has a separate cardboard box cutout, which has the first generation has 2 ear tips and the second generation has now 3 ear tips, which Apple, released the XS model, extra small size model for people who have trouble with the medium size or small size, with the fitting related issues. And in both AirPods Pro, inside the stems, we will have the medium size ear tips already placed as a default one. And when it comes to the cable, it is the same plastic cable, the Lightning to USB-C cable. I wish Apple includes the braided cable at least in next generation of AirPods Pro, calling it as a Pro, just like other products. I wish they include it. And when it comes to the case design, you can see the second gen has the lanyard loop at the side, the right side or left side of the case right now. And the first generation doesn't have any other cutouts other than the Lightning charging port. And in the right side, the second generation of AirPods now also has at the bottom speaker cutouts, where if you lost your AirPods with the case, you can trigger a chirping sound using your iPhone's Find My app, to locate and find it within your room or within certain distance. This is how it actually sounds. When you look at the case closely, both are exactly same. There are no design change either in the rear or in the front. There is a reset button located, which you have to press and hold for a few seconds at the rear of the case. So it is exactly the same for both first and second generation. And another important thing is the first generation or second generation AirPods Pro users, when they open the lid, some people notice the hinges is kind of moving a little bit, kind of shaking. The same happens with the second generation as well. You don't have to worry. It is because of the design, they have a metal rod inside that metal hinges. So it is absolutely normal. Your AirPods case are not defective. So some people worry about that it could be defective. So it is not actually. And when you open it, you can see that the sensors cut out, the active noise cancellation and transparency mode cutouts sensors are right now, smaller in the second generation AirPods Pro. And this, of course, kind of reminds me the Vodafone Zuzu, one of the popular advertisement characters in India. And I really miss those advertisements. And coming back to the topic, the first generation and the second generation AirPods stem wise looks exactly same, but in the first generation you can see the small cutout, the black color cutout for the sensor. Either when you wear it, I think that sensor is responsible to detect whether you're wearing it or not, to play and pause the audio in your iPhone or iPad. So the same exact design is available in the back side of the AirPods Pro stems, but at the bottom you can see that is now moved to the top section in AirPods Pro second generation, possibly a sensor to detect whether you're wearing it or not. And the inside also, the portion which goes to the inside of your ear, you can see the sensor cutout is now reduced to a very smaller one. A speaker mesh kind of grill is available there, but in the second generation it is quite like a glass piece. So I think Apple replaced the position of it to the top, which has the speaker mesh kind of thing. So there are many internal design changes have really happened with the AirPods Pro second generation, even though it looks externally the same, but the sensor location change kind of shows that there are some internal design changes other than the H2 processor change, audio driver upgrades, and a few other component upgrades. So overall, when you wear it, you won't feel any difference coming from the AirPods Pro first generation, you will feel both are exactly the same. But when it comes to the audio, I personally noticed there are 20 to 30% difference absolutely in the bass value. It's all about the bass this year, and I did notice such good difference. There were rumors like the AirPods Pro second generation could look like the Samsung Galaxy Buds or Google Pixel Buds, but actually Apple stayed with the same exact design, and we all know about Apple, how they work when it comes to design. If it ain't broke, don't change it. So that kind of approach is always followed by the Apple. They always maintain 3 years or three generation of products with the same design, with minor changes like these. Maybe in AirPods Pro third generation we will see some design change. So do share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you and have a wonderful day.